Okay. Okay. Drop a 7 in the chat if you ain't gonna comment no matter what I say. Right. Well, look, y'all, I'm super excited to have y'all and be here with y'all this evening. I want you to understand, man, this whole movement changed my whole entire life. And I guarantee you, if you take this thing serious, y'all, it could change your life too. I just made a Facebook post today. I was like, man, credit's up, income's up, my weight's down, my A1C's down, my stress is down. God's blessing keeps raining down. And it's all stems from me saying yes to this whole movement, y'all. This thing literally changed my life. I remember when I first got started, I was working at the airport, and I was, I guess what some would say doing well, right? I guess some would say doing well at the airport, but I know they didn't really appreciate me. I knew my job didn't really care about me. I was just another number. I was 72687, right? That was my employee number. So I know I was just a number. Anybody feel like they didn't work, say me in the comment section. If you ever felt like you were just another number. But for me, y'all, I knew that one. I knew God had more for me. I know God had a purpose for me. That's why I took this thing serious. And don't get me wrong, I didn't have this amazing success overnight, because you hear about these stories in this industry where somebody gets started and then 90 days later they're already a millionaire. That's not my story. But you know what my story is? It's staying down, it's being consistent, it's working hard, it's becoming a better version of myself. And now I'm in a place where I don't got to worry about finances anymore. Now I'm in a place where, my credit score is in a place where I can, go get the home I want and go get the car I want, right? And I want that for more people. So everybody that's touching me, my whole mission is to create 100 new six-figure earners with at least a 700 credit score by 2027. That's my whole mission. Create 100 new six-figure earners with at least a 700 credit score by 2027. And if you're attached to me, if you're watching this, that means you're attached to me. That means I want that for you. Now, with these tariffs going on, people are saying that our economy is about to screech to a halt. They're saying that it's going to force the next Great Depression. This is the perfect time to get started. And some people are like, man, I don't know something about getting started with. Well, I'm going to tell you about it. The whole movement, the whole nation building project that we're working on is called Novase, the credit and money company. And look, I know that some people be saying life be life, but around these parts we say God be guiding, right? God be guiding. But this is a lot of people's realities. And look, I promise you it's only going to get worse if you don't find something, right? Millions of people are struggling financially. 1 in 3 consumers have a credit score below 669. In the Black and brown community, it's about 45 points less. 50% of businesses fail within their first 5 years due mainly to the lack of access to capital. And only about 61% of Americans don't have $1,000 saved up, which is scary because it costs $100 to go outside. So people are praying for a solution. And guess what we got for them, y'all? We got a solution. Say, I am a solution in the comment section. Say, I am a solution in the comment section. Look, I'm be talking to y'all. I'm going to need y'all to talk back, right? So say, I am a solution in the comment section, right? But we are the solution. It's called Novase. It's the credit and money company. We're a fintech company that provides greater access to credit capital and entrepreneurship for underserved communities nationwide. And it's built on 4 pillars. It's credit building, it's access to capital, it's debt help, it's entrepreneurship. And look, some people confuse it with a credit repair company, but look, we're so much more than a credit repair company. As a matter of fact, we're the #1 direct sales fintech company in the United States. Somebody say we're #1 in the comment section. And we got a whole lot of credibility, but none more than our CEO. This is Mr. Rico. Me, Daniel, McCambry. We're talking about somebody who grew up in the projects. In a single parent household and still became a millionaire by the time he was 25. He's a best-selling author. He graduated from one of the top MBA programs in the country. He writes for Forbes.com as an industry expert. Hold on 1 second. right? Writes for Forbes.com is an industry expert. Selected the who's who in American business and finance. Led us to the Inc. 5000 list for the last 4 years in a row as one of the fastest growing companies in America. I'm saying all that to say because you get invited to a lot of these different things. I want you to understand. You've never been invited to something where, the company's been featured on Yahoo Finance or Capital One Business or Black Enterprise or Essence or so on and so forth. I'm saying all that to say, in a situation where they got these crazy tariffs going on, where the economy is about to be struggling, you want to be the person that's selling money. So if you want to hear about the solutions, let me get a yes in the comment section. And matter of fact, and drop in the comment section who invited you out, right? Drop in the comment section who invited you out. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Right? Solution number one is credit. We got a fast solution. We got a convenient solution, y'all. The fast solution uses AI technology, using machine learning, so it gets better every single month. It's faster. You can start tonight. Analyze your credit profile tonight. Print your letters out tonight. Even mail them out tonight if you can, right? And we call it fast because people tend to get fast results. Like people are seeing 5, 10, 15 deletions on their first round. Me, I saw 25 deletions on my first round, which was insane because I didn't know I had 25 things to delete. But some people said, look, Jamal, I know the AI does all the work, but I need I need I don't have time to go to the post office. But those people say, cool. All you gotta do is, y'all, is really simple. Use the convenience solution. All you do is take a picture ID, right? You know, and a piece of mail, and let the experts do all the work, right? And it comes with a 90-day money back guarantee. It says if you don't get any results in 90 days, then you get your money back, right? And they even sue the credit bureaus on your behalf, which says that, hey, if the credit bureaus made a mistake and and they need to fix it, guess what? You can make up between $500 and $2,500 just for them making a mistake. Somebody say, wow, right? Or even on the business credit side. Like the powerful part about the business credit side, y'all, is one, yeah, keeps your personal credit separate from your business credit, right? Yeah, you get you're able to structure your business way to maximize funding. Yes, it's amazing that you got $50,000 funding guarantee. But what's more exciting is the fact that every single line of credit that we introduce to you on the business credit program is guaranteed to report to the business reporting agency. That's why a lot of these products you see online and a lot of these different banks offering, it don't really help you because they don't necessarily report. Every line of credit that we got, that's why people are seeing, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in funding, right? That's what I love about this software, man. It's amazing, right? And I love the fact that if you don't get at least $50,000 in funding, guess what? You get your money back, right? There's 2 money back solutions there's 2 money back guarantees on the first solution. So drop some fire emojis for that, y'all. All 3 come with credit monitoring, online budgeting tools, identity theft protection, $1 million worth of fraud insurance. Yeah. Let's talk about solution number 2. It's debt help, right? Solution number 2 is debt help. This is not be confused with debt consolidation. This is what you call debt resolution, right? Debt resolution. And I love, once you everything I'm introduced to you guys, you're not the one that's doing the heavy lifting. All you doing is referring people to the website, let them do all the work, and you get paid, right? Or some people just need some of these solutions. That's okay. If you need some of these solutions, kind of make a note by it, circle it, and then in the end we can answer your questions about it, right? But debt resolution, right? Debt help. This is a bankruptcy alternative. Talking about if you got a minimum of $10,000 unsecured funding, imagine making one phone call and be able to cut your payments up to 50% immediately, or cut your total debt up to 50% immediately. That way you're back to reestablish your credit a lot faster, right? Or you got the business debt help program, y'all. If you got a business, you got a minimum of $15,000 in debt, imagine being able to reduce your payments up to 90% immediately. And reduce the amount you owe down to 2% immediately, y'all. That way you can get back focused on business. Man, look, this is a game changer. Guess what? You can help somebody that's struggling with debt. And you're not the one that got to dig onto their financial situation. All you're going to do is refer them to the website. They're going to book a free consultation. Our team of experts are going to go over all their debt with them. And now you're going to be able to help them, and you get paid at the same time. Let's talk about solution number 3, access to capital. You get a chance to be a walking, talking lending tree, right? Look, people all the time ask me to borrow money. And I used to say no, right? But now guess what I got for them? I got a solution. Now I can send them my personal loan link. Now I ain't got to worry about chasing them down and get my money back because I'm serious about my money, right? But now, they got to pay back the lenders. But let's say they get denied because their credit's messed up. Cool, help them with their credit. Help them get their loan. Now you get paid 2 times. Somebody say 2 times in the comment section. Or let's say they get denied because their debt to income is too high. Cool, you help them with their debt, help them get their loan. Guess what? Now you get paid 2 times, right? We have an option. We have a no credit check, no interest, no fee, pay their cash advance. Well, they get up to $150 per day, up to $750 per pay period. And what I love about that is, y'all, you get the chance to really help somebody. Because let's be real, some people do need a couple of dollars to make it to the end of their work week, right? Or some people, are working double shifts and need a couple of dollars to get lunch because they work all day. Now you get a chance to be a blessing and get blessed at the same time. On the business funding side, you got up to $100 million in funding, up to $150 million in real estate funding. If you know anybody that owns the business that needs to offer financing, guess what? You got a solution to help them offer financing as well. You get access to all the grants and tax credits and government guaranteed loans in real time. People love that, man. Look, somebody say, I am a solution in the comment section. Say, I am a solution. Right? Let's talk about solution number 4. Entrepreneurship. Look, tax season is over. Some states, they got extended already to May 1st. So if you're helping people with taxes, keep helping people with taxes. A lot of these states have already built in an extension for people who haven't filed taxes yet. I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of people that still haven't filed taxes. But I'm telling you right now, so many people have got the biggest tax refunds they've ever gotten just because they partnered with us. And I want y'all to know, we're always working to get better. I promise you, next year will be even better. But all you got to do, y'all, is refer people to a website, have them book a free estimate. 7 times out of 10, they're going to get a higher tax refund they ever got in their life. And then you're going to get paid more than the tax preparer. Right? You're going to get paid more than the accountants and CPA. And I think that's lovely, y'all. If anybody wants to start a business, you can help them start a legitimate business, y'all. We do free LLC registration. Now you start talking about, look, we don't charge them a dime, but you still get paid. Now they still got to pay a state filing fee, but you won't have to charge them a dime, and you still get paid for referring them to start LLC through our website. Access to wills and trusts and life insurance. You don't need certifications for that. When it comes to taxes, you don't need a P10. You got to read that 9,000-page tax code. My favorite part is, y'all, you get a chance to join us. We even have a church program, was a free fundraiser program for churches, y'all. But look, I'm telling you right now, it's a win-win for everybody. I know I'm talking fast, and I know some of this stuff sounds too good to be true. You know what I say when people say it sounds too good to be true, y'all? I said, look, you can Google us. Yeah, Google us. We got A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We got real people, real results. We got so many testimonies, y'all. So many. I'm going to show y'all a few, man. I'm going to show y'all a few. You got lifetime renters that became homeowners after about 6 months of us talking. We got 6-figure real estate agents and people who have been in business for 3 decades. They also make 6 figures doing this business, y'all. You got, people who did this for a couple of months and never work a job again the rest of their lives. I want you to understand, man, this stuff is life-changing. But look, it's a new era of entrepreneurship. Matter of fact, if you want to see more testimony, you go to novareviews.com. Somebody type novareviews.com. You can see all these different testimonies on novareviews.com. Or you can Google us, right? But look, it's a new era of entrepreneurship. Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy all have affiliate programs. They only pay a few pennies to a few dollars. Nobody pay a few hundred to a few $1,000s per sale, y'all. And all you're doing is referring people to a website. As a matter of fact, all you're doing is three things. One, we want you to be a good financial steward. We want you to be the one with good credit. We want you to be the one that's debt free. We want you to be the one that everybody knows as the rich friend. Everybody knows as the financial stable friend. We want you to be that person. Number two, I want you to market the services from the website. And number three, we want you to answer a question about those services on the website. And guess what? Number two, we're going to tell you exactly what to say to people. And number three, you're not going to be the one answering the question. All you're going to do is get somebody else on the phone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make it even simpler. All you want to do is get somebody interested, show them something, and get them on the phone with somebody else. You can do that, can't you? If you can do that, say yes. Right? If you can get somebody interested, show them something, and then get somebody else on the phone, then you can get paid. Somebody say yes if you can do that. Yeah, some of y'all typing hosting panelists, but yes. Look, I want you to understand, all you doing is referring people to a website. You refer people to stuff all the time. Refer people to Fashion Nova all the time, to Sheen all the time, to your favorite hairstyles all the time, to your favorite esthetician all the time, to your favorite loctician all the time, to your favorite shoe plug all the time, to your favorite restaurant all the time, to your favorite church all the time, to your favorite book all the time, to your favorite movie all the time. Why not refer them to something like this where it can change their whole entire life like it changed mine? And be blessed during the process. And look, you ain't gotta be an expert to do this. You don't need special skills to do this. You ain't gotta quit your job to do this. Right? You don't need degrees. You don't need certifications to do this. You don't need a P10 to do this. You ain't gotta underwrite loans. You don't have to set up escrow accounts. You ain't got a million letters, lick any stamps. You don't have to be some kind of financial guru, right? You don't gotta keeping the correspondence or setting businesses up. You ain't got to do any of that. All you do is refer people to a website. You set your own hours, work from anywhere in the world, get paid 10 plus different ways. The best way I can explain to y'all is you start off as an affiliate, but you end up a consultant. So let's look at the money. We'll get up out of here, y'all. Every time you hit someone with their credit, you make $100 every time. $100, right? Every time somebody gets started, you make $100 every time. If you make $15 an hour, it takes 10 hours to make $100. Imagine you can do that in a 10-minute phone call. We say 10 hours make $100 because make 50. Because a third of your check is gone due to taxes. We'll give y'all a little context, right? Once you get 5 customers, just like that, guess what? You got a free business. No more business overhead. How many people said, if somebody say, if it's free, it's for me. If it's free, it's for me. Yeah, right? There's so many ways to get paid. I'm not going to go into all the details, y'all, but somebody type novapays.com in the comment section. Somebody type novapays.com in the comment section. That goes over our whole compensation plan. Because some people say, look, show me the money. And we're going to show you exactly how to show you the money. So it's novapays.com. I love it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all jot that down if you're taking notes. novapays.com. My favorite way of getting paid, y'all, is nation building. My favorite way is profit sharing. This is where everybody starts confusing, like, oh, it's a pyramid. Right? How many people heard something? It's a pyramid. Right? People are so scared of pyramids. Why were pyramids built 50,000 years ago and they still standing today? But with that being said, let's start talking about from a big business standpoint. Right? People love to get into real estate. In real estate, you have a brokerage house, you have real estate brokers, you have real estate agents on the bottom, right? The brokerage house get paid off everything the real estate brokers do and everything all the real estate agents do. It don't matter. Look, what I don't tell you is it don't matter if they're making any money at all. It don't matter if the real estate broker or real estate agent's making the money. They still got to pay the brokerage house. But then you got real estate brokers who get paid off everything all the real estate agents under them do. And don't have to help them with contracts. They ain't gonna help them market their homes. They gonna help them sell them to open houses. They ain't gonna help them with contracts. They still got to pay a percentage to the brokers. But nobody calls that a scam. Ain't that interesting? But with this, y'all, you make up to $600 every time someone joins your team. and up to 500, everybody joins their team. And let's say I signed up, Mr. Pills, right? Let's say I signed up Mr. Pills, and I make 10 cents off every dollar Mr. Pills make. Imagine how many dollars I want him to make. This is the only ethical kind of way to get paid, y'all. Because there's no way to get rich unless you help somebody else get rich. You don't even get paid till somebody else gets paid. So check this out, y'all. These are some of the numbers some people are making. And I want you to take a real good look at this list. I can break it down how everybody can kind of get to this money. I don't touch a whole lot of these numbers. I'm going to touch a whole lot more. Right? But I want you to pick a place on here. It's not what people are making in a month. It's what some people are making in a year. Drop in the comment section what level you want to be on, y'all. Drop in the comment section what level you want to be on. I'm telling you right now, I want you to start dreaming big. Look, for some people, it's going to take 10 years to get to level 8. But if it took you 10 years to get to $250,000 a month, would you be upset with me? Right? But guess what? Some people just don't dream big enough. We used to play a game called That's My Car. You just ride down, oh, that's my car, right? And we would literally fight over that car that drove by because it was a nice car. Like, it was starting fights. But now we sell for a car that gets from point A to point B. Ain't that interesting? You got to start dreaming bigger, y'all. I believe in Matthew 21, verse 21 and 22. That says, if you have faith without doubting, you can have anything that you ask for. Let me ask you, is it that you lack faith? Or you're not asking for the right things? I love the fact that nobody paid for a couple of luxury cars. Nobody paid for a nice home. If you want to have nice homes and nice cars, why not have nobody pay for it? If y'all think that sounds cool, type yes in the comment section. If you want to have nice homes and nice cars, why not have somebody else pay for it? Yeah, I love it. I love it. For some people that say, look, man, I don't know what I'm doing. That's cool. We got a whole learning platform, learn at your own pace. Simple scripts, show you how to become a true professional. Let the adventure begin. You about to network and train with 6 and 7 figure earners. You got bilingual events. You got yacht parties like the one that's coming up in September, right? Live customer service support. You can learn as you earn everything you need to know to be successful. So in 3 ways, it's only 2 ways to get started, y'all. Only 2 ways to get started. And this is the part where I don't want y'all to hang up, right? Because y'all know it's going to cost some money. And it's okay. I promise you right now, when these tariffs get out of hand in the next couple of months and everything starts skyrocketing, you're going to wish you had another stream of income. Everybody's going to be searching for another stream of income. And you're going to join these other companies that got all these products. They have tariffs, so the product's going to start costing a lot more. Why not get in a service-based business where it don't cost you a dime to offer the service? But maybe I'm being a little too real. Right? So it's only 2 ways to get started. You got the affiliate basic, where it's direct sales only. It's only $199 to get started and $49 per month. You get all the member discounts. You get the cash back and travel and shopping. You get your own website. You get ongoing financial education. You get No Pay Learn. You get live training. You get marketing tools. You get business credit training. All that for only $199. I want you to understand this part, y'all. We don't despise small beginnings. If this is where you got started, it's cool. I got one guy on my team, man, be getting busy. He started on this $199, made his first sale, upgrade to the higher package. This guy has been balling out of control ever since this year started, but it's because he got started and got excited. But what you don't get is you don't get a chance to earn residual income. You don't have the team to kind of lift you up. It's you doing all the work on your own. That's not how you get wealthy. But it's why I say, y'all, if you need to improve your credit anyway, why not get paid during the process? True or true, y'all? If you need to improve your credit anyway, Why not get paid during the process? It's only $349 to get started. It's only $99 per month. You get all the benefits in the basic. Plus, you get, MyNovate credit monitoring. Plus, you get MyNovate disputes. Up to $3,000 per customer to $600 per teammate. You get overrides based on how big an organization is. You get rank-based monthly residuals, access to luxury car bonuses, and mortgage program. Once you get 5 teammates or 5 customers, guess what? You got a free business. Somebody say, if it's free, it's for me. And the goal is to get you free as soon as possible. We can get you there. We can get you there the first week if you're really excited about it. Right? It's all 100% tax deductible. And some of my proceeds go to our nonprofit. With that being said, y'all, there's only 3 types of people, right? The first person says, look, you had me when you first got started. You had me when I see the awards in the background, you in the background like this. Right? My screen cut off. There we go. Yeah, that's why I had you, right? All right. For those people who say, welcome to the family. We're excited to have you, excited to work with you. If you want to talk to me, I got you, right? We can set up a time to have a conversation. This thing really changed my life, y'all. I promise y'all. I'm so like I just sent my woman out of town. She wanted to go home to see her family. And I was like, hey, I booked you a flight. It's like, what you mean? I booked you a flight. Go ahead and pack your bags and go. I be want to be in a position to just have a trip out of nowhere. She ain't got no job. People ask me all the time, what else do I do? You know what I say, y'all? Nothing. I don't have to do anything else. And we taking trips like, she's gonna come back and we're going to Mexico in a couple of weeks. Right? I got some more trips planned for her. Like, it's just a blessing, y'all, to have your savings account being full, and fully funded, emergency fund. But it's all from serving. I'm not even doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the freedom. I'm doing it because I love seeing people win around me. I promise you, they say it's only lonely at the top because you don't bring anybody with you. If you want to come with me to the top, say me in the comment section. Right? Oh, we got number 2. Number 2 said, I'm interested, but I just got a couple of questions. For those people, look, we can get your questions answered and see if it's a good fit for you. Right? Because it might not be, but at least we'll get your questions answered. That way you can feel comfortable about sharing this information with someone else. Or your number 3. Number 3 says, look, I park my boat in my even bigger boat. I take a helicopter to my private jet. I got 900 properties all over the United States. I'm going to make any more money. I'm having a migraine. Right? For those people, we say, cool, thank you for the time. Maybe you can at least, book a free high yield savings account with the person who invited you out. Or, maybe you can do a cash advance, right? It don't hurt anything to get a couple extra dollars sooner in the week, right? That'll help them a long way with this business, y'all. But I'm going to say, welcome to the family. I'm excited to work with y'all, man. This thing changed my life. I don't know if y'all can hear my passion, but I'm super passionate about this thing, man, because I took this thing serious. And look, it didn't always look good because one thing the CEO said to me, they always stuck with me, y'all. He said, I can't guarantee you get rich, but I can guarantee you a shot. That's all I needed. All I needed was a shot. I don't know if you ever played sports or ever been involved with a sports team. And let's say it's football. At the end of the game, in overtime, they flip a coin. And if you go down there and score, if the other teams go down and score a touchdown, before you get the ball, you didn't even have a shot to win. Right? All I'm saying is, with this, you at least get a shot to win. So with that being said, get back with the person who invited you out. I'm excited to work with y'all. And I want you to understand, man, this changed my whole entire life. It can do the same thing for you. So make sure you do something today that your future you will be proud of.